Hey, hi, how's it going? It is Kieron the Barber and we are back with another YouTube video. Stay tuned right to the end to see the finish of this because it is an awesome transformation. We are cutting Connor's hair today and we are making sure this looks nice and pretty. We're doing a kind of a mid taper because I want to keep a little bit of that length on the sides. I want to keep, because it looks good, it looks nice. So what we're doing is we're gonna cut it right down on the sides, cut it right down at the back, but we're gonna leave it nice and heavy throughout the top and throughout the top sides as well to bring that hair down, to give it a lot of density coming through the hair and through coming around to the back, leaving that crown nice and heavy. So what I'm doing here is I am giving myself kind of a rough guideline of what I'm doing right now. So pretty much I am putting in my numbers, going through my guards. As you can see, I've not taken that heavy bit off yet. I'm going to be blending that all in later. I'm just going from my 1.5 open to my 1.5 closed, then to my 1 open to my 1 closed, just coming on like the top of the ear line. Don't want to really take it any higher than that because we still got to fade that up, remember, and if we take any more off of that, it goes higher, then we're going to start to kind of cut into that top bit of the hair, and we don't want to be doing that. We want it to be a nice low taper with shorter sides. Them sides are obviously way too long. We want to just take them down ever so slightly. So as you can see, I'm just going through my guards nice and slowly, taking that up just a little bit, lifting the hair though, so I'm making sure that's blended in before I scissor cut that, pull that down and scissor cut to blend that all in. Whew, that was a good start. How is it going, guys? If you're new to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Honestly, it means the world to me when you lot subscribe. If you are coming back for another video, I just want to say hello. How are you? It's been a week. I'm really sorry. My computer just decided it wanted to pack in something to do with the GPU. Didn't want to work. I don't really know a lot about computers, but I know it didn't want to let me get this video out to you guys. But I had someone come in, take a look at it. It's all fixed. We are all good. We're all ready to go. So yeah, I just thought I'd say, if you like the video, give me a little like, give me a comment, say hello. I'm literally replying to every comment at the minute. And your comments obviously help the algorithm. So if you're helping me by liking, by commenting, it pushes my videos up, and then man, it makes me excited, makes me want to make more videos. Not that I don't want to make more videos anyway, because I'm actually really enjoying making videos at the minute. So guys, that's enough of my bullshit talking. Let's get on to this scissor cut. So as you can see, I'm pulling that down, I'm just coming up, and I'm kind of coming out just a bit wider than a 90-degree angle, because a taper usually sits at a more of a 45-degree angle than a 90-degree angle. If you're fading, it's 90 degrees, it's straight up, and if you're blending or you're doing a taper, it comes out at a 45-degree angle, because you want to leave that hair heavier but still blended, so the hair will sit on top of each other but in very burst layers. So it'll be short burst layers will then sit on top of each other and go into that transition of a taper. A fade is where it just comes straight up at 90-degree angle and you blend that in like a flat surface. But a taper is very different the way it's cut. As you can see, me and Connor, we haven't spoken to a while, so you'll see a lot of laughing and stuff like that. I actually can't remember what I've talked about because I've muted this video, but we had a good laugh. It's always nice to catch up with everyone, especially because Corona's now in the UK anyway, coming to kind of an end. We're having like a couple of deaths a day now, and not many cases at all. We've got 40 million people nearly vaccinated, so yeah, in the UK we're doing okay. We're kind of allowed to open. They reckon that by June we won't be able to wear masks. If you're watching this video in the future, by the way, and there's now no corona, then this is crazy, right? I'm talking about corona, but there's no corona. Also, if you're watching this video and it's in the future and there's loads of corona and we're pretty much all dead, I'm kind of sorry. It wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me. So anyway, removing that bulk from the back, coming up again, bringing my fade comb out into a 45-degree angle, not coming up at 90 degrees, combing it all back down and just going through it, getting a little bit shorter, going a little bit deeper into the hair, because what I want is I want that to be a nice little taper. So coming down and then coming up and doing this exactly the same thing on them side bits, just bringing that in at a 45-degree angle, just so that's nice and faded in. And then what I will do is once that bulk is removed, that initial bulk of the heaviness, I'll then start to put my clippers in and we'll start to do a nice little taper fade on that bottom bit. I say it's not a low taper, it's kind of a mid taper. So yeah, we start off by doing that. So now with my clippers, I put in my initial guideline of a half guard coming up, still always flicking out. Still, even with the half guard and the 0 guard, we are still flicking that out. We're not taking it into the skin because I don't want to really give myself any lines, any harsh lines anyway. Soft lines are absolutely fine, but harsh lines are a lot harder to get out than anything. So always remember that flicking motion, coming in, out like a C, just flicking up and out, making sure you got that wrist motion in. If you're new to barbering, that is a real important thing to do, is getting that up and flicking out. I know certain barbers don't fade like that. This is the, as I say, I will say in every video, this is the way I fade. There is no right or wrong way of cutting hair. This is just the way I cut hair. This is the way I teach. This is my preferred method. It might be completely different to someone else's, but their method isn't wrong either. You know, if there is a right way, there is no wrong way. Everyone is different, and as long as your client walks out that chair and they've got a big smile on their face and they're happy and they pay you and even potentially tip you, you've done your job. I'm here to guide you and hopefully give you some extra tips or some extra strings to your bow, which you can go, I'm going to take that with me. I'm going to cut like this and try this, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, we can try something else, you know. And that's just that. It works for me, might not work for you, but it might work even better for you. So that's why we're here today, guys. We're here to learn, we're here to have some fun, and we're just chilling. I'm in a really relaxed mood. It is a Tuesday morning. I've just cut some hair. I've got a little half an hour break, 15 minutes left actually, and I am loving life. I'm happy. I woke up in a great mood. I woke up on the right side of the bed. To be fair, for me there is never a wrong side of the bed. I always wake up in a good mood. I'm a good mood kind of guy. Always glass half full. So we are just taking that up. Connor's hair is really long. I can't wait to get the scissors in. Like at this point of this haircut, I'm thinking I cannot wait to get the scissors on this haircut, because this is looking like my fade is just going up and up, and I'm like, I can't wait to just start removing that bulk with the scissors and getting in there and chopping into that, because it is just looking too heavy. So as always, in the middle of the video, I just want to give a couple of quick shout outs to everyone who that watched my video last week and commented on my video last week. I got a lot of comments on my videos last week. So yeah, there were some really good ones. One was from a guy called Hazim. Yo, Hazim is all the way from Malaysia, and he said, could you make a video on how to fully clean the machines, please? Basically, how you clean your machines your way. Cheers, Kieron. I love your videos. Love from Malaysia. Well, my Malaysian brother, we will get on that. That is no problem. I will do a full breakdown of how I clean all my clippers. I will do a clipper routine of a daily one and then a full clipper video. That is not a problem at all. We can do that for you, my brother. Thank you. So now guys, we repeat exactly the same steps as we did on the other side, on this side, and I am going to leave you in peace and quiet while this is happening, and I'll see you in the next part. The second shout out goes to Ash Williams. I'm a long time video stalker, love the content, Kieron. I've accidentally gotten into cutting hair from lockdown last year. I've since fallen down the rabbit hole and binge watched your videos and have gotten better and better. Keep up the content, it keeps me motivated to be better. Now Ash, I'm confused to whether you've actually become a barber or just a lockdown barber, as in you're just cutting your own hair at home. But whatever you're doing, you're getting better at it, man, and I appreciate you watching my videos. Honestly, I actually appreciate you so much. Thank you. But keep watching them, keep getting better. And if you're not a barber, you should definitely become a barber, because it is the best job in the absolute world. So yeah, they are my two shout outs this week. If you want to be featured in the next shout out, comment on this video and hopefully you'll get a shout out. Lovely. So now coming in with the finning shears, or the escalaps, or there's loads of names for them, but I usually use finning shears. I mean, thinners. But I remember when I first started, I used to call them escalaps. And what they do is they just soften that hair, especially with, well, Connor's hair is so thick that it will not lay properly if it's not thinned out. And so best thing to do is just grab them edges, just run the thinners through them. And what that does is you can already see that softening that hair, that's softening that edge, letting that just sit a lot softer, letting that flow more into that taper. And that's the idea of it. So we're not going fully into the hair. If I don't want to take weight out, so that this is the difference. You can use these thinners in lots of different ways. They're not just for taking weight out. I use them on the ends of the hair to actually create a softer fade, and it bridges the gap from the really long hair to nothing. And so these are really good if you want to do little things like that, just blend in them sides in. Just use the thinners just on the very ends of the hair, and that will do its magic. So now on to taking length off, and this is what I've wanted to do the whole video, is get this length off. So as you can see, taking a good 2-3 inches off of his hair, because it's just not gonna sit right if I don't take that off. It's too heavy on the top compared to what I want it to be on the sides. So just running through, making sure I can see my guideline. That's a really, so I've been cutting hair a long time, so the way I run through hair might be different to the way you run through hair. I'm gonna be doing a YouTube video just on scissors soon, because a lot of people have asked me in the comments below, can you just do scissors, can you just do scissors? That is absolutely fine. Sometimes I'll forget that I'm filming, so you just get into conversation. So you'll see sometimes I do scissors a lot faster than probably you might do, or something like that, and that's only because I've been cutting hair now for 17-18 years, and so I can pick up hair and see and feel where I need to cut it, and kind of without hesitation. As some people, when you first start, you'll really need to section the hair out, do it millimeter by millimeter by millimeter, and that is fine. I used to do that, and sometimes I still do that, especially if it's a new customer whose hair I'm not used to, whose hair I haven't got a feel for yet. I've been cutting Connor's hair now for about 5 years, so I've got really used to his hair. So I would say that's why I cut so fast on his hair, that's why I chip in so fast, because I know his hair and I know how it works. But I will be doing a scissor demonstration, and I will be talking through live. I won't do a voiceover, I'll be going through it step by step. I think it's a lot easier to do it like that, especially with scissors. So we'll have to wait until the salon's quiet, and we'll get a customer in after work, and we'll go through it. Putting that hard part in, oh look, do you know, it just makes the haircut look like boom, pop. It just look, I want to say, didn't look bad, it looked good, but putting that line straight through, it just makes it pop, the haircut, like it just makes it really stand out. It makes it really vibrant. It makes it look like it's meant to be there. It separates that hair then, so when he's blow drying, he knows exactly where that parting is. I don't do it too thick, I don't do it too thin. I literally put it in there and I'll just push down and just wiggle it ever so slightly. Tiny bit of sea salt spray. I'm still waiting for my products. I said to you guys 20 days, and it's probably going to be about another couple of weeks. Still waiting for my products. So now le blow dry. Oh, I love blow dry. I love blow drying like hair like this because it looks stunning when you blow dry it. So just blow dry. I've got it on setting 2 with heat 1 on the Dyson. So I would say on a normal hairdryer it's medium power with like hardly any heat, like the first heat. I don't want it to get too hot. I want that to slowly start drying into place. As you can see, I'm being really soft. I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. We're just getting through that ever so slowly because I want it to sit into place. I don't want to push it back so it's forced back to, because what if you put too much power on it, it's going to force the hair back and stick to the head. Now I want that to stand out, so I've got my wide toothbrush, I've got my Dyson on medium 2 heat, and I'm just letting the hair flow through, and then it doesn't stick out. What it'll do is it'll burst into that fade at the bottom, and it'll just sit there lovely. And that's what we want. That's what we want, guys. We want it to look nice. We want it to look clean. We're just doing our thing. I'm going to do some shout outs in the middle of this video. Why would I say that at the end of this video? But I'm here now. I'm going to go back and do some shout outs for people who have commented on my last video because I appreciate all y'all. And yeah, so I'll be doing some shout outs just to say thank you to people who have commented because I appreciate every single one of you as always. We're getting towards the end of the video, so before I keep yabbing on, I just want to say thank you for watching. Please, if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button because there's loads more content coming out. There's loads more videos coming out. Give me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know where you're watching from because that's always a good one. I like to know where my viewers are from. What time you're watching. That's always a good one as well. Let me know the algorithm of what time you've seen this and what time you sat down, had your cereal and watching this. Are you eating your dinner while you're watching this? What you got for dinner? I have so many questions for you guys, and I'm willing to talk to you and I'm willing to speak to you because you guys help me so much. So I just want to say thank you, and I'm gonna leave you be now. We're gonna get to this blow dry. We're gonna stick some powder in. We're gonna stick some hairspray in there. We're gonna make this look beautiful, guys. I'm gonna let you carry on to the end of this video. I just want to say peace out. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.